Relating to the rezoning of lots 4-10, Block 1, Plan 2483P, from C2 General Commercial District to R2 Single Detached Compact Residential District, and lots 11-17, Block 18, Plan 2483P, and Lot 18A, Block 18, Plan 922-2101, from R2 Single Detached Compact Residential District to DC Direct Control District. And the hearing is now open at 6:30. And this public hearing is held in pursuant of the Municipal Government Act. So this is the following rules that will be followed during the public hearing. Presentation should be brief and to the point and will be limited to 5 minutes in length. The order of the presentation will be administration first, those in favor of the rezoning, those opposed to the rezoning. Any other person deemed to be affected by the rezoning. Council may ask questions of the speaker after each presentation for clarification purposes. The public hearing purpose is to receive comments from any interested parties on the proposed rezoning. There will be no debating of the rezoning. Interested parties are only permitted to speak once at the public hearing unless asked to answer questions directly. The purpose of the rezoning lots, is this for me or is this for the admin? That's for you? Okay, take it away, Cliff.
The purpose of rezoning lots 4-10, Block 1, Plan 2483P, from C2 General Commercial District to R2 Single Detached Compact Residential District is to zone the lots appropriately so they can be developable again. These lots are not deep enough to meet a setback or parking requirements for the C2 district. These lots will be reverting to the better suited R2 district they were in previous years. The purpose of rezoning lots 11-17, Block 18, Plan 2483P, and Lot 18A, Block 18, Plan 922-2101, from R2 Single Detached Compact Residential District to DC Direct Control District, is to capitalize on the unique area. The lands are surrounded by a public park bordering the Vermilion River, condos, apartments, row housing, and the hospital. Being direct control would benefit these lands by having council decide on the level of impact a proposed development would have on the institutional uses and the parklands in the area. First reading was given on August 16, 2021. Notice of the public hearing was advertised for 2 consecutive weeks on the town's website and Facebook pages. Letters were sent to the property owners and the lots listed above by regular Canada Post mail on August 17, 2021.
Does the administration have any comments?
Your Worship, we received 2 phone calls asking for information on what this really means when they received the letters. They were informed that to speak they would have to fill out contact us formally so we could set up time for them to speak. Nobody had submitted anything formally, but we did receive 2 phone calls asking what it was about.
Okay. Is there anyone present who supports the rezoning who wishes to speak? That being said, we do have people opposed. So this would be a perfect time for you to come up to the mic here, state your name.
My name is Mrs. Remco, and I live in 5340 43rd Street. I oppose the rezoning for any garages or thereof. We don't want to smell exhaust. We don't want to hear tinkering all hours of the night, and it devalues our property.
Okay. So does anybody have any questions? I guess I'll just ask you, like, basically, what we're trying to do here is Because it's a very unique situation down there on the lands and how they will be developed, and the way they're zoned right now, nobody's gonna buy them. So the one piece of property that you're worried about is on the corner. Okay,
That's
so
right.
it's been an eyesore for quite some time,
It still is.
yes.
It's
Yes,
a
it is.
mouse infestation place.
It sure is, yeah, and the size of the lot really doesn't allow for someone to buy it to build a house on it, really, like if you were gonna do something with it, right? So this is, we're not gonna like try to fool anybody, we were approached about, the condo association, bringing that land in on their property as, like, as part of their property to put some garages for the tenants that live in that, so that they could, have a garage to park in. That's not the only reason that we're looking at this. The unique situation, that whole piece of property down there is not really residential when it's gonna be done, when we're finished here, and then like 20 years from now, because of the uniqueness of it. And the size of the lots are not really sellable for residential lots right now.
Well, I know that I've got 2 lots there, so side by side.
Yeah, we get that, and we need to, we need to make some decisions based on the future and how that will be developed there. So, if anybody's got any other questions? Okay, Councilor Rudick is here. So was there anybody else that wants to, okay, Marcel, you'll be next.
Hi, Marcel Hominiuk. I do own the properties on that block as well, 2 side by side. Those properties are ideal properties as they are for rebuilding another house on it at another time. I don't see any reason to change it to the way it is. It's residential in that area. It's close to the river, close to the park, or alongside. And I think that's the way it should stay. It should stay as residential, not for development for a garage. Just for the uniqueness of where it is, because of the, as I said, the river and the park next to it as well. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay, does anybody have any questions for Mr. Harmon?
Okay. You were saying that also the lot on the corner, as it is right now, we were talking about, is not suitable for rebuilding a house on?
The
Is that true?
size of the lots are not really.
The size is not?
Yeah.
Well, there's a house on them now,
Yeah.
but so now you say it can't be replaced with another house?
Well, people are really not trying to buy it because it's not really designed to have a big lot to put a house on it. But the problem is here that everybody needs to understand is that you're thinking about yourself today.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's not really a residential area anymore. It's kind of a unique area, the way it's set up, and it will probably be another apartment building and something like that. 3 or 4 lots will be bought there, and that's the way it'll end up eventually.
We don't know the future. I'd like to keep it as a residential area.
And I know that you have interest there, and we have to take a look at the overall interest of everything in town. And on the zoning on that, direct control is what we think would be the best.
If I was to build a house on those 2 lots for my retirement, are you saying I wouldn't be allowed to?
Right now,
Yeah,
which 2 are yours?
yeah.
So right now, if you came, though, was it the 3 lots on the end that are under direct control, Dale, or is it?
It's the whole row, it's all 6.
Okay.
Residential, so that means, sorry. It means that, it doesn't mean you cannot build your retirement home. It means that you have us one step further, come to council and ask them that you would like to build this retirement home. Direct control doesn't mean it's never, ever gonna be residential, but it allows council to decide what's happening with that property.
And as it is right now, what would I have to, besides asking for a building permit to build, what else would I have to do?
You'd have to approach council.
Yeah, under direct control.
Under direct control, the way it is now?
Though the way it is now, the way it's zoned in C2,
Yeah,
it is C2, right?
R2.
R2, sorry. So R2 right now, if you wanted to build on it, you
Yeah.
could, yep.
I want to keep it as it is right now, then please. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so nobody has any questions of either one of the speakers? Is there any more input from administration?
There is none.
Okay, and there was nothing else that was in writing? Okay. So there's no discussion, nobody wants to discuss anything here? Everybody's pretty clear in what we're doing? Okay. Are we going ahead right now with the other readings? Is that what we're doing right now?
We have the bylaw on the regular council agenda for
Okay.
second and third readings.
Okay, so at this time, there's no other speakers, and there's nothing in writing. I will declare this hearing,
There are no written submissions for this hearing at all.
okay, I will declare this hearing closed at 6:41. So it'll come up on our regular council.